All right, Oklahoma, welcome back. 9:13 here on your Friday morning, and recovery efforts continue in Shawnee after the April 19th tornado. And last week, $100,000 donated to a recovery fund. In studio this morning to talk all about it, Sandy Vanderberg and Mike Affentranger with the United Way of Pottawatomie County. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Kylie.
Starting with this first question, talk to me more about this huge donation.
Yeah, we've had some wonderful gifts come in from some of the major invested entities in Pottawatomie County. They include the Citizen Pottawatomie Nation, they include SSM Health, and they include Sovereign Bank, and also we have a wonderful foundation in town, the Avitas Foundation. They've stepped up with $100,000. They've promised to match another $200,000, and so we're super excited about what's come in so far. We have a goal of $1 million to raise. We're about 50% there. So we're excited about where we are. We know we're going to help a lot of families as we go forward, but we still have ways to go.
Talk about the purpose of the recovery fund. Like, how can people use this money to help them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to be following a traditional long-term recovery process. And so we have partnered with Catholic Charities to handle the case management load for us. And so people can reach out to Catholic Charities if they want to make sure that they're being heard and that their needs are being taken care of. And so we'll have a group that will be put together to help with the unmet needs. And
thousands of homes destroyed by those tornadoes from April. Can you talk to me about what the recovery efforts have looked like in Shawnee since then?
Sure. Just kind of right after the storm hit, a lot of folks hit the ground running the very next day. It included local nonprofits, it included the American Red Cross, others like Community Renewal of Pottawatomie County that just immediately stepped up to present and help with immediate needs that were there: clothing, food, other things that were just such an immediate response. A lot of folks got together, started removing debris and just helping those folks that needed help. And so since that time, a lot of the debris cleanup has successfully happened. There's still a ways to go. We've had a lot of our citizens have been able to get registered with FEMA, work with their insurance company. But what we know is there's going to be gaps that still need to be met. And these dollars that we're raising, that's what we're going to put those dollars towards. We'd understand 50% of the structures damaged, believe it or not, are uninsured, and another 25% or so are underinsured. So the dollars that we're raising, and if anyone can help us, they're going to go a long ways to helping folks recover.
And I mean, just hearing you say that just then and knowing how much money you've raised so far, I mean, what's been your reaction to just the amount of support that you've seen from the community here?
Sure.
It's been great to see the community come together, and for people that don't even live in Shawnee but have come in to help us with the recovery, they've sent in dollars to be donated, and that just means so much to our community.
How can people in Shawnee who see this right now say, I need some help? How can they get in touch with you?
Go ahead.
Yeah, if they go to the unitedwaypotco.org website, our United Way website, we have a resource list, and it does have the phone number for Catholic Charities listed to be listed with case management.
All right, and I know $1 million is your goal.
Yes, ma'am.
How can Oklahoma help?
If you go to that same website that Sandy already mentioned, unitedwaypotco.org, you can make a donation there. You can visit ShawneeRecovery.com, and you can find links to get us to there. Of course, if you have any reason to mail in a check, we would welcome that. But those are the ways that you can quickly find our fund and make any kind of donation that you'd like, and we'd appreciate any help that the folks are willing to give us.
And you know, me being new here to Oklahoma, I've learned a lot about the Oklahoma Standard. I know our viewers at home, they know that this help is just so necessary for people there in Shawnee. If you have a message you want to send to our viewers just to even more get that Oklahoma Standard going, what would you say?
Yeah, I would just say that, as we kind of already mentioned, the folks that are impacted by this, they really hit kind of our working class residential area. A lot of folks that are making ends meet, but when a disaster happens, it probably quickly drains any savings that they have. And so we have just a lot of folks in Shawnee that really could use the support and the help. And so if you guys are willing to help, I mean, it would be just a wonderful thing. We'd take any donation. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big. We would love it.
All right. Thank you so much for both coming on here and giving us all this really great information. Congratulations on this huge donation, $100,000. Wow. All right. We have more information up on KOCO.com, our Scene On section, but we want to get over to Jonathan. Jonathan, how is the temperature? What is it like outside?